Hey, I'm here playing Mini Jam 69 game entries and giving video feedback because I think it's pretty valuable. So I am here with Hellboy, spelt in the correct way, by the way, BOI, the most boy. So this is Hellboy. This game was made for the Mini Jam 69. Jam's theme was hell. Limitation was cards must be a mechanic. Little Devil was in the middle of magic practice, his side gig, when people in hell started having too much fun in his absence. Break up the party by slicing 100 party balloons in 90 seconds with magic cards. Okay. So 190 seconds. Or 100 cards, 100 balloons in 90 seconds. We'll listen in full screen very well. There we go. Okay, so it's repeated here. So A and D to move, space to throw card, R to restart. Gotcha. Wait. Oh, I hit quit. I'm a genius. Let me just try that again. So spaces, okay. This is neat. Oh, so I can totally, so they're like piercing at least. So I can like double up, so I only need. Gotta go fast. It's really nice that the fire rate isn't like super slow. Like, it's not super fast, but like, so I can't like spam it. But you can't go like. But like, I don't feel super limited by it. Wait, do I lose a point when the cards get to the top? No, I don't. Wow, I'm not even like halfway there. Oh, Did I just miss like, oh god. Sorry if I'm not talking much, I'm just like focusing. That time pressure always makes me like need to focus because you can't like waste. As soon as there's time pressure, it's just like you feel like you can't waste even a second. But I think I've overachieved here. I think I'm good. Hey, pretty neat game. So, really short entry, but what you're gonna do? It's a game jam. So this was obviously made in Unity. I mean, I saw the Unity thing. A lot of these are like the default UI options, and man, the UI options in Unity by default they're just amazing UI options. But I really like this entry. Really cute, like, sprite, although I've had experiences with like pixel art being kind of janky with Unity. So the art, as you can probably see, or as you probably know, the art is very like blurred, and in Unity there's an option when you import a image into Unity, there is a option I think called like render mode at the very bottom of the texture, and it'll be like there'll be three options which are like it's by default on bilinear. There's bilinear, trilinear, and I think none or something like that. Or there's basically bilinear, trilinear, and then other option. The other option is what you want for pixel art. It'll like make it so that it's not like blurred because it's like trying to interpolate. Other than that, I like the really intense, angry expression. It kind of fits the story of like you're the demon who practices magic, and fun is not allowed. Something to note of like something that kind of adds a lot of tension to kind of like the strategy of it is when you the fact that the fun balloons are moving away from you and you fire in the direction of them, so it's kind of hard to. I'm like pointing at my screen, but notice how this is going up. Like, so it'll take longer for my like projectile to reach the fun balloon, so it's kind of like I only get like one or two shots at something, and since I'm under time pressure, I can't really just sit there and shoot a ton to make sure I hit, which adds like an interesting layer of kind of like you have to be accurate, but you also have to be fast. Okay, so I am stuck within this border. This is This is pretty fun though. Like, it's just very simple arcadey like gameplay, but it's really nice that there's like, I don't know how an infinite score model would work, which is probably why you have the get X amount within a time limit, but I could see this being interesting with like an infinite score thing. Maybe there's like things falling as well that you have to dodge. That could have been a like little fun addition. I just love the dude's like angry expression. I don't know if those are arms or horns, but I assume they're horns. I think they look better as horns. Really bony horns. I have to say, it is way too, like, it feels super satisfying when I have like, when I get like a multi-hit. There isn't a super a lot to talk about here, because as I said, oh wait, I want... There's a lot of little things that could go into like polish, such as like particle effects. Particle effects being the big one. Maybe an attack animation when the character fires. Maybe like a small trail effect. A lot of little things. Just as, like just small little ideas I'm just throwing out. Oh, I didn't get a triple. Wait. Ooh, God, the triple feels so good. I don't know why. It's just... It's because it's like all going up, so like you're usually only hitting one at a time, so when you hit those multiples, it just feels nice. No fun allowed. You know, if you have fun ruining others people's fun, like, if fun's not allowed and you have fun making no fun allowed, then you're doing something wrong. The sound effects are super nice. Like, they're not super, like, intrusive to anything. The walking isn't too loud. Like, the walking doesn't drown out the fire sounds, and the fire sounds don't really drown out the I hit something sounds. Oh, I can hold the fire button. That changes. Yeah, does it change things? Makes it harder to aim if I, like, hold the click because of the fire rate. But yeah, getting pixel art to, like, work properly in Unity can be annoying. I know, obviously there's the first step of switching bilinear to whatever the non-linear option is. But there's also, like, just, like, weird things that could happen with, like, not being pixel perfect. Like, I know there's add-ons to, like, make things pixel perfect. Looking at the letters, this is just, like, a weird font thing. Because the U, like, the U is so, like, wide, it kind of almost looks like Flin, so Flynn. Gotta ruin all these people's Flynn. God, the character is adorable, though. Like, I just love big round heads with, like, no noses. That's, like, I love that style. You know, after the first run, I kind of thought this might be a shorter one. Like, I would just play maybe a few more times, but this is kind of... It's like the mix of the fire rate, like, the movement is actually... You have a really good move speed here. Like, it's... Kind of hits a pretty good spot for, like, I can aim. Oh, wait, I want... The move speed's kind of at a right spot where it feels pretty good to, like, aim. I don't feel, like, limited. There hasn't been a situation where my move speed was too slow, so I feel like I can't get into range of one before it gets too far. And I've also... But it's also fast enough that I don't feel... But it's also, like, slow enough that I don't feel like I'm overshooting where I want to be. Which is good. Like, I don't have to watch my character to make sure the physics are working. I can, like, trust the character is where I feel like they are. It's kind of a weird way of explaining it, but it feels good. Fun. I like that the balloons are like randomized in color, by the way. Like it's a game jam, so every little piece of polish, any like little thing that happens, I think it adds so much to it. Like more than you think. Just every little detail that you can fit into a game jam is always great. Well, that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Really simple, not a super big one. Good job to Jammer Called Stranger. I actually finished something. You did, and it was pretty good. That was pretty good. Well, anyways, cheers.